Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, Wednesday review day here on the channel. Today we've got an album, a solo album, from the lead singer of a pretty notable UK progressive rock / progressive metal band. That band is Haken, who released their most recent album, Virus, in 2020. Their lead singer, founding member and lead singer Ross Jennings is back with his first solo record. It's called A Shadow of My Future Self. A Shadow of My Future Self. And there he is with his guitar. Interesting little kind of black and white photo here, right? And shrouded in purple. We got 14 tracks on this bad boy. And as you can see, pretty, not a lot going on here on the cover of this one. All right. Is that a little Ross? I'm guessing so. And you have to wonder with the title. Well, we'll get to it in a little bit, but here's the booklet. Basically the same thing as what you see on the cover. Lyrics to all the songs. There's Ross again. And who plays on the album? So you got Ross on vocals and guitars, bass Nathan Navarro, drums Simon Sandness. Piano and keyboards is played by Vikram Shankar. Additional musicians on lap steel guitar, Christian Frostad. On saxophone, Jorgen Lund Carlson. On trombone, Sigurd Evanson. Trumpet, Stig Espen Hunsness. And on flute, Danielle Sassi. All music and lyrics written and produced by Ross Jennings, except for Be the One, which was written by Lucy Taylor, Nicholas Gale, and Jack Tarrant. You got some additional vocals here and whatnot, but mixed by Karam Sino as well. Mastered by Ermin Hamidovic. Okay, so you have to wonder with a title like A Shadow of My Future Self, if that might foreshadow anything. I don't know, because if you're familiar with Ross and his full-time band Haken, you basically know what you get with that band. Great singer. Haken's music is big and bombastic and complex and heavy. They're one of the most talented bands going today. And then you listen to his solo album here, and spoiler alert, if you are expecting the music of Haken, just throw that out the window. Okay, this is nothing like his band. Okay, nothing like Haken whatsoever. He's singing real good on this. But this, to me, sounds like Ross, who's trying to tackle lots of the other musical styles that is probably near and dear to him that he can't do and can't sing while in Haken because of the direction of that band. This is, to my ears anyway, a very pleasant, kind of like singer-songwriter album. Right? There's some more acoustic fare on this album. There is definitely lots of pop on this album. Pop rock, adult contemporary, rootsy rock, that sort of thing. There's a couple tunes that kind of border on kind of like pop, little bits of jazz, maybe little bits of prog, but I wouldn't call anything metal on this album, and really nothing that's quite what you think of as progressive rock. It's really a complete about face with what you would normally hear from him. Kind of in a weird way, and again, the album doesn't sound like it at all, but kind of like a similar direction that Steven Wilson recently went with his last two releases, where he said, all right, I'm doing prog for a while, but nope, now I'm going to go and I'm going to do pop and, that sort of thing, and very, very commercial sounding music. And while this is not anything like what Steven Wilson just did, this is very accessible, easy listening music that, quite frankly, I could see just about anybody who's not like a prog or metal fan would totally love this. There are many songs on here that are just so catchy, like Rocket Science for one. Words We Can't Unsay. Young at Heart also. Really nice melodies. He's singing great on this. There's lots of twangy guitar on this album, nice instrumentation. The rhythms are good. Like I said, as you heard when I was reading off the people who appear on the album, that you got some horns and sax on the album for the tunes that are more upbeat, like kind of like pop and jazz. There's definitely some acoustic tracks that are like singer-songwriter, like James Taylor-ish, like Better Times instantly comes to mind, The Apologist. But there are 14 songs. It is rather on the long side, and I'll freely admit this really isn't in my wheelhouse. This is not something, as much as I can hear the great things about it, and I definitely can recommend this to just about anybody. I'm not going to lie and say that this is something that all you proggers and you metal fans are going to want to go out and have, right? Unless you're an absolute completist and you just love Ross and his vocals and Haken, which I think we all do. This is a complete departure from that. Totally different. If you're cool with that, then there are really good songs on here. You obviously can tell that this album and project means a lot to him, because there's a lot of emotional vocals on here. A lot of the lyrics are just, it's a very personal sounding album, and I can highly recommend it. I can see the craft in it. I can just totally enjoy the melodies and all that sort of thing. All right, but this is not the sort of thing I normally listen to. So in saying all that, you guys are gonna have to be the judge. If you like stuff that's more in this vein, you can't go wrong with this. It's really well made. I mean, I've seen some things on the internet where people are just absolutely loving this, and as they should, because it is really good. It's really well made. It's not going to get a lot of play in my house just because it's not my sort of thing, but I can easily recommend this to anybody who likes, really good vocals and just really easy listening, light rock music with lots of pop, little touches of jazz and things, and some like folky stuff and whatnot. It just shows you how much of a well-rounded musician and vocalist that he actually is. So he's breaking out of the, technical and heavy prog rock and prog metal, and here he's doing something that's probably, really resonates deep down inside him. Ross Jennings, A Shadow of My Future Self. Again, is he saying that maybe someday I'll do just stuff like this? I don't know. I hope not, because we love what's going on in Haken, but we all know not all bands last forever. But I will say, for his first solo outing, you did a really good job, Ross. If I were to rate this, for me, this is easily, as far as like pure quality of it, it's easily a 4 out of 5. As far as my replay value, it's probably like somewhere along a 3.5 or whatever. But easily for recommending to people who are, maybe just slightly more into stuff like this, easy 4 out of 5. Really, really well done. So you guys be the judge. If this is something that you think would be in your wheelhouse, definitely check it out. Give it a listen to first. I think it's really, really well done. So Ross Jennings, A Shadow of My Future Self. Check it out, and visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Coming up, hopefully get to 1, maybe 2 more of these today, and then the rest we're going to save for next week, because there are plenty more to come. So stay tuned. I'm hoping to get to the Caliganaut sometime later on today. So stay tuned for that, and visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. We've also got the link to our Ko-Fi page below for channel donations, the link to not seatranquility.org, the webzine, that's there too, but also our merch page, where you can go get all sorts of cool Sea Tranquility stuff, and we are running a special between now and the end of the year, so take advantage of the sale and get your stuff in before the holidays. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. See you real soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.